Oh my God, I literally recognized him.
Moral of the story is that we are more capable than we give ourselves credit for, and we can easily surprise ourselves by doing the things that we're afraid of. Let's go take some photos. This way, right? There it is. All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are here in the East Village in Manhattan for the Halloween dog parade at Tompkins Square Park. Gonna take some photos, gonna vlog the day. Later on, we're going to a photo gallery to check out some work in Brooklyn. We're gonna get a coffee as usual, you know, just hang out and spend the day in the city. Let's go take some photos. As you can see behind me, there's a crowd of people, a slew of dogs dressed in costumes. And we are heading into the madness right now. I get so excited for these days. Let's go. Shout out to Chich for helping me film that little intro clip. He's heading out. And,
I'm heading out, but this is gonna be an incredible video.
I hope so.
And I really can't wait to see the shots that you get. 'Cause I've already seen so many cute dogs.
There's a lot of cute dogs.
Stay, but I have a bike ride that I have to go attend.
Yes.
So, bye. How's it going? Can I take a photo of you guys? That'd be great, thank you. I can send you it afterwards too if you'd like. So cute. You go. Awesome, thank you.
So that was the 34th annual Tompkins Square Park Halloween Dog Parade. Chaos and so much fun. Right after that, I left to get a slice of pizza from my favorite place, Village Square Pizza, and then took a nice walk through the East Village in Manhattan. From there, I made my way over to Washington Square Park, honestly just to use the bathroom and just to stick around there and shoot a little bit and grab a coffee.
once I grabbed coffee, I had a little bit of time to kill before the gallery later, so I thought I would take some more photos in SoHo and take some time to sit down and just kind of chat with you guys and do a little catch up and check in.
All right. Well, that was fun. What's up, guys? First pumpkin spice latte of the year. Excited about that. It is fall now officially, which is crazy. Last year was my first fall here actually living in the city, and it really is such a beautiful time of year to be here. The weather is beautiful, the leaves start changing on the streets, and Central Park is beautiful as well. So very excited that it's fall now, and that fall is coming, and it's gonna be a time to slow down now that the days are getting shorter, which I'm not crazy excited about. We never are. Daylight savings time is coming next month, which is always rough, but we will make it through. Regardless, grateful to be here in New York for it, and I'm excited. What else do I want to say? We are a little over 400 subscribers away from hitting 5,000, which is crazy. That was my goal for the end of 2024, was to hit 5,000 subscribers on the channel. We have 2 months left. Actually, now we have like a month and a half left to get 400. So, we'll see what happens. But it's just so cool to watch it slowly grow the way that it's been, to be putting this much effort into it. And I've really liked the videos that have come out the last 2 months or so. The feedback has been great, which I appreciate, and it's exciting to see. I guess to, follow up with my last 2 videos now at this point about mental health, I've been really putting the time and effort into self-care and self-love. And of course it's doing things like photography, getting a coffee. I talk a lot about just these little things like getting a cookie, pastry throughout the day. Just my favorite thing are these days when I just go out, explore, get a coffee, pizza, whatever, and just shoot for the day and make these videos. But besides that, I've been trying to focus a lot more on just taking care of myself, doing things like eating better throughout the week, starting yoga. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys do yoga or if you've ever considered it or ever tried it, but I've been going just about every week the last 3 months now, and it has been so good, so beneficial. It feels good, and I'm starting to notice the benefits from it now, just feeling a little bit stronger, feeling more balanced. Of course, especially sitting at a desk all day for my job, 40 hours a week, it helps so much to just be able to stretch and, move your body in that way. So highly recommend it if you haven't given it a shot yet. Yoga has been really good. I do things like journaling every night. I meditate every night. I've been doing that for a while. Long time. The last 3 years, to be honest. Crazy. But with my therapy journey, that was a part of it as well. Yeah, so those things have been helping a lot, and I am feeling better. Like I said, I still have the days where I feel lonely and, I still feel anxious and the sadness. I was just really anxious while I was shooting at the dog parade for a little bit because it was packed. And anytime I'm filming and trying to get the shots, trying to get video clips, I got the GoPro on, it's just it's fun, but it's a lot sometimes. All these feelings are going to come and go, but it's normal, it's part of life. And I've accepted that, and I feel better because of that, feeling more connected to myself, feeling like more myself than I have in a while, like the true version of me, my true self, because I'm not trying to hide anymore. And that's a big thing. That is a really big deal. Hope you guys are doing well too, this time of year when it does get colder, summer's ending, it gets tough, and just in general, hope you guys are doing well. I had a lot written down last night that I wanted to talk about as far as more of the anxiety stuff. I'm feeling good right now, so I kind of will feel like I'm backtracking if I talk about it, but a lot of it has been the idea of just continuing to let go of control, in my life, trying not to control it so much and just let things flow freely, and also to try not to get caught up in my head as much. This is one thing I wrote. At some point, you have to stop thinking about what you want to do and just start doing it. You hear that all the time. We have all these ideas and visions and things that we want to do and experience. They aren't going to happen unless we make them happen, unfortunately. Unless we start taking the action to work towards those things. Like moving to New York, that was a big thing I realized. I've been thinking about it for years. I think I've said it before, like since I was like 15. I'm 28 now. I moved here when I was like 26, 27. Yeah, 26. I think. I don't know. 27, one of those ages. But eventually I was like, all these dreams and goals and things I'm envisioning in my head aren't going to happen unless I do them. And it sounds so obvious, but it's a good reminder. Like, the things that you're dreaming about, the things that you're imagining, literally aren't going to happen unless we make them happen. And that is just, as somebody, you know, with anxiety, as an overthinker myself, somebody who's been afraid of everything for so long, that to me is a big reminder. I have to keep reminding myself. It's like, okay, you want it. It's not going to happen unless you start taking the steps. Moral of the story is that we are more capable than we give ourselves credit for. And we can easily surprise ourselves by doing the things that we're afraid of. And it feels so good when you're on the other side of that as well. When you do it, and then you get out of it, and you're like, oh my God, I just did that. It feels so good. And it does get easier with time. Growth is never beautiful because there's a lot of pain in it. Growth is beautiful, you know, in the grand scheme. But while it's happening, it hurts. It's painful, you know, but nothing worth it ever comes easy. So that is that. That is my little brain dump for this video. I'm going to something exciting after this. I'm going to shoot a little bit more in SoHo here to catch some of the sunlight before it goes down. And then after that, we're going to head to Brooklyn to go to a gallery opening for a street photographer. His name is Ferris Whiskey on Instagram. I think his actual name is Sam, but he's a street photographer from Australia, based in Sydney. His beautiful work, incredibly talented. So we're going to check that out later. It's in Bushwick at Contact Photo Lab. Really cool space. So I'm excited to see that. So that's where we're headed next. And thank you guys, as always, for the support. Let's go shoot a little bit more.
I talked for about 18 minutes sitting on that bench somehow. So I ended up cutting a lot of it out. But part of what I was talking about is how grateful I am to be in the city. And when I was filming this clip, I just turned the corner and felt the subway vibrating the ground under me, just making me feel so alive. And it's just the constant flow that is tiring, but I love so much. As I was heading to this photo gallery, Contact Photo Lab, so many talented photographers come to visit and just give talks and have shows here. I talk a lot about Matt Stewart being one of my favorite photographers. And when I first moved to the city last year, he came and gave a talk. And that was an incredible experience for being my first month of living here, getting to meet one of my favorite photographers that I've looked up to for a while. And he signs a book of his that I have, which is really cool. So anyway, grateful to be here, continuing on this growth journey and figuring out, you know, who I am and what I want out of this life. This was a wild photo to come across. Right place at the right time, as usual. Sam is an incredibly talented photographer. This is my first time seeing his work in person. Blew me away. I got to meet him and shake his hand as well and talk to him about some of it. Really love the way he uses light and shadow in his work. Grateful to be here in New York, to just have access to events like this, just for inspiration and to continue my growth as a photographer. Step out into your local galleries if you can. So much knowledge to be learned from your community and from the gallery spaces.
All right, had an absolute blast. This show is incredible. Sam's work is so good. I got to meet him at the end. I bought one of his zines that he had there for it was only $20, and he signed it, which was cool. But he just talked to us a little bit and showed us some of the photos and like talked to, told us the story behind them, which was very cool. Give him a follow on Instagram. Really incredible work. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the support. And we are on the road to 5K. See you guys in the next video. Get out and shoot. We'll see you next time. See ya.